3 days passed. 3 good days. Zara felt lighter than she had in years. She had walked into that house, said what needed to be said, and walked back out on her own terms. That was power. Real power. The kind nobody could take from you. Her phone buzzed. An unknown number. She ignored it. It buzzed again, then again. A call. She almost didn't answer. Unknown numbers usually meant sales calls, but something, call it instinct, call it dread, made her pick up hello. A woman's voice responded, professional, slightly apologetic. Is this Zara Mitchell? My name is Angela Chen. I am a senior manager at Harlow & Grant Consulting. I am calling regarding a formal complaint we have received about your conduct. Zara sat up straighter. Her heart immediately started hammering Harlow & Grant. That was the company she had been interviewing with for 3 months. The promotion that would change her entire career. The final round interview was scheduled for next week. She forced her voice steady, a complaint. I do not understand. Angela's voice continued, measured and careful. We received an anonymous email this morning, with detailed allegations about financial misconduct, specifically the misappropriation of family funds. The email claims you coerced elderly relatives into giving you money under false pretenses, and that you have a history of manipulation and dishonesty. Zara felt the room tilt. Just slightly. The way the world does when something you thought was solid suddenly is not. Zara knew immediately exactly who sent that email. Renee. Renee had not just said those words to hurt her. She had meant them, believed them. And now she was making sure the rest of the world believed them too. Angela was still talking. We take these allegations very seriously. We will need to conduct a full investigation before moving forward with your candidacy. I am sure you understand. We will be in touch. The call ended. Zara stared at her phone. Her hands were shaking. 3 months of interviews, 6 rounds. References, presentations. Late nights preparing, the career opportunity of her life. Destroyed. In one anonymous email, by the sister who had everything but still could not stand to see Zara have anything, she did not tell anyone at work. She just packed her things, walked out, got in her car, and sat there, in the parking lot, for 40 minutes, not crying, not screaming, just sitting, feeling the weight of it. This was different than being forgotten. Being forgotten was passive. Neglect was what people did when they were not paying attention. But this was active. This was calculated. This was Renee looking at Zara's life, seeing something good, and deciding to burn it down. Her phone buzzed. Maya was calling. She did not answer another call. Her father, she stared at it, let it ring out. A text appeared. Zara, your mother just told me something. Call me, please. This is important. She did not call. Not yet. Because calling meant talking, and talking meant feeling, and feeling meant breaking. And Zara had broken enough for one lifetime. Instead, she did something she had not done in 15 years. She started the car, pulled out of the parking lot, and drove to Renee's house. She parked across the street, Saturday there. Watching Renee's car was in the driveway, lights were on upstairs, the perfect house, the perfect life, built on their parents' money, their parents' attention. Every advantage Zara never had, and still not enough. Zara got out of the car, walked up the path and rang the doorbell. The door opened. Renee stood there, still beautiful, still perfect, until she saw who was standing there. For 5 full seconds, neither of them spoke. Renee opened her mouth, closed it, opened it again. Zara spoke first. I know what you did, the email to Harlow and Grant. The lies about coercion, the anonymous allegations. I know it was you. Renee's face shifted. Something cracked behind the facade, but she recovered, lifted her chin, and smiled. Prove it. You have always thought you were better than us, have you not? The independent one. The one who did not need anything. The martyr walking around with that wounded look. Like you were the only one who ever suffered in that house. You want to know the truth, Zara. We were relieved when you left. Every single one of us. Because you made everything so heavy, always lurking, always quiet, always watching. Like we owed you something. You paid Dad's bills, good for you. One decent act in 15 years of abandonment. You think that makes you the hero. I was there every Sunday. Every holiday, every hospital visit. Where were you? And now you show up, after one lunch, and think you can waltz back into their good graces, after everything I did to hold this family together. So, yes, I sent that email. And I would do it again, because you do not get to disappear for 15 years. And then reappear as the savior. Not in my family. Zara stood there, completely still, taking it all in. And there it was. The thing Zara had always suspected, but never had confirmed. Renee did not just forget her. Renee resented her for surviving, for leaving, for building something without them, for being proof that you did not need the Mitchell family. To become someone, Zara took one step closer. She looked at her sister, really looked at her, and, for the first time, she did not see the beauty, she did not see the favorite. She saw someone deeply, profoundly empty. You were right about one thing. I did abandon this family, because staying would have killed me, slowly, quietly. In that bedroom nobody remembered to call me down from. But you stayed. You got everything I did not. Every privilege, every ounce of their love, and you are still this miserable. That is not my fault, Renee. That is yours. I survived neglect, you got everything, and became someone who destroys other people's lives because you cannot stand your own. So keep that email, keep your bitterness. Keep whatever version of this story helps you sleep at night. I will rebuild my career. I have rebuilt harder things, but you will always be the girl who had everything, and still was not happy. That is the real tragedy. Not mine, yours. Renee's face broke. Something shattered behind her eyes. Tears formed, but she would not let them fall. She did not look back. Not even once. She got in her car, started the engine, and drove away. In the rearview mirror, she saw Renee still standing in the doorway, smaller than she had ever looked. Finally the right size. 2 blocks later, Zara pulled over and cried. Not for the job, not for Renee, but for the little girl who spent 18 years thinking it was her fault. That she was not loved, that she was not seen, that she was not enough. She cried for that little girl. And then she let her go. Her phone buzzed. A text from her father. I just spoke to Renee. She told me what she did. I am ashamed. I am calling Harlow and Grant myself tomorrow. To tell them the truth, all of it. I should have done this 15 years ago. I love you. Dad. Zara read it, and through the tears a small, real smile appeared. Zara got the job, Part 7. 2 years later, the ending nobody expected.